starting off, I'm gonna go ahead and start off with the Bengals beating the 49ers, man. 31-17, the Bengals, I think they have it going down. I definitely had them playing better early, but for some reason had a slow start, and now they're picking up. Hopefully Jamar Chase can stay healthy, and not Jamar Chase, but him and Joe Burrow. Hopefully Joe Burrow can stay healthy, and him and Jamar Chase can continue to have that connection that they do have. I'm loving what I'm seeing from them. The 49ers dropped their third game in a row. That spills trouble. I think the league may have found them out, and I'm feeling like everybody's passing that scouting report, boom, 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 because it's 3 games in a row. Y'all been dominating. The run's been going well, and I'm thinking teams have scouted. I mean, it's hard. It's easy to say. It's harder to do, but teams are doing it. Slow Christian McCaffrey down, Brock Purdy, then he has to turn into, a field general, and he's not that yet. He can make a throw, you can do this, you can do that, but, it's hard when you have to come back, in the games. And the Bengals moved to 4-3, man. I love to see it. Brock Purdy had too many interceptions, though. It's hard winning a game when you turn the ball over. It's hard winning games when you turn the ball over and you can't produce those touchdowns to bring y'all back into it, or y'all defense. And the Bengals are tough. You got T. Higgins, Boyd, you have Jamar Chase. That's tough, and you have Joe Burrow at the helm. It's tough. It's tough. Jamar Chase had 10 receptions, 100 yards, a tud. Like I said, I love seeing that LSU, that LSU connection, man. I'm a big LSU fan, y'all, man. So I'm telling you, I love to see it. I really wish they can get my boy Justin Jefferson. You feel me? That would be icing to the cake for me. I'd be a full out beat. Like, I love my Falcons, but I'd definitely be a Bengals fan as well. And talk about my Falcons. Let's go ahead and get straight into that game, man. I'm not gonna lie to y'all. I was blown. I'm watching the game and I'm like, please, Arthur Smith, please, for me. Not for the 52 that's trying to win, but for me. Please take Desmond Ridder. And for some, he got a concussion. So-called he got a concussion, and they put him in that second half, and that's, hopefully he's okay. But they put Taylor Heinicke in, and he got straight to work. Field goal touchdown. And we've been struggling to get points in every game we played. So if I'm feeling like a Taylor Heinicke would have been started, to be honest, I'm going to be honest with y'all. If I'm going to be anything, I'm going to be honest. I'm going to be pure. I got to say, if we're not undefeated, we'll at least lose one game. I'm calling it how I said. Our defense is top 10. We might have let up 28 points, but it's hard. I'm telling y'all, it's hard when you have to slow down the run. So you have to kind of like be within that. From the line of scrimmage, everybody is probably, the safety is probably maybe 15 to 18 yards deep, possibly, because you're trying to stop the run. So that opens up the back door to play action, and we were getting killed. Levis, he had a great, opening game for touchdowns. 3 of them to D-Hop. D-Hop looked amazing. That one touchdown he did. Everybody know that was watching that game. That should have been called back, man. The PI was obvious. I don't know how you can get cheated on live television, guys, and this is starting to become a thing around the league. These refs act like they can't see nothing, and I'm like, how are you not seeing this? I'm looking straight at my TV. And you're watching it there live. So, that was crazy, man. Desmond really got bent, like I said. Hopefully, I was watching the press conference with the Falcons, man, and for some reason, I don't know why Arthur Smith just couldn't tell us that, Taylor Heinicke was going to be the starter going into next week. He had to give a political answer. I'm not a medical doctor, or I'm not a, this and that. Things happen. So, for Arthur Smith to then not cut him, but really bench him for Desmond, and you do that while he's having his child, is so absurd to me. So now Desmond's playing back now, and you say so-called got a concussion, y'all chose to go with Taylor Heinicke, the ESPN, you saying y'all had, words, and he was cleared at halftime, but you chose to still go with Taylor Heinicke. But when you ask, in the press conference, you want to say he the starter, why? Let us know, bro. Let us know. The fans know. Let me know. I don't have that Drake London jersey over there on the wall for no reason. I'm a Falcons fan, bro. Like, I see it. I see what the picture that I see the players that we get, and I see the direction that we're going in. But I'm telling you now, Arthur Smith, get it together, bro. And if you don't get it together, please let him go. Hire me. Hire me. I can take the plays. I can take them plays from Madden and dial up something. You feel me? I'll dial it up. You feel me? But yeah, man, it was just frustrating. And it came down to, we still had a shot at the game, 23-28. As a 4th down, and Taylor Heinicke hit Ben Jefferson right in the hands. Unfortunately, he dropped it. And of course, I was a little upset, but I wasn't mad, because things happen. We should have put ourselves in a better position. Our coach should have put our team in a better position, knowing that he seemed to slow the progressions that Desmond Ridder does during the game, and you see him in the pocket, and it's taking forever for him to get the ball out, and it's looking like the line is not blocking, and they are. It's just his progressions are slow. When he sees those wide receivers, he's locked in on one wide receiver, and by then a half a second is already gone. And in the NFL, it's like that. Like, if you're not boom, 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 check down, and he's taking forever. I mean, he had guys in the flats wide open, but he's totally turned the other way because he's locked in. You can't do that, bro. So, hopefully Taylor Heinicke gets that start, man. I'm going to go ahead and jump on the Ravens. Go ahead and advance to 6-2. They beat the Cardinals 31-24. It wasn't a great game, but they did what they needed to win. And I still have the Ravens and the Eagles meet up in the Super Bowl. The Chiefs took an ugly L to the Broncos, 24-9. No touchdown scored. Pat Mahomes, 2 interceptions. He just lobbing it up there, man. It's starting to look like he's starting to get frustrated. He's wanting those wide receivers to make those plays, and I said at the beginning of the season that that's going to be a key factor. The reason they're not going back is because those wide receivers in that offensive line. And now you're starting to see in the middle of the season, you could play soft coverage back up, and force him to throw it deep, and he's throwing it deep, and he's throwing it into coverage, and those guys are not making those plays. He don't have those playmakers he wants to do. All that money, you get paid, and you gotta sacrifice them. Everybody can't get the big dollars. Everybody can't get the big dollars if you're gonna bring other players, man. I'm telling you, it's not gonna happen. They should have tried to get D-Hop. They gotta find a playmaker. They need to trade for somebody before 4 o'clock today. They need to make a trade or something. You had the Bills over the Bucks 24-18. You had the Jets improving to 4-3 without Aaron Rodgers. They beat the Giants. The Giants was feeding Saquon 36 carries, bro. 128 yards, 36, bro. 36 carries, bro. That's a lot. That's a lot, bro. They're getting what they paid for, and I don't know if it's slowing down, man. They're gonna run that boy in the dirt. Zach Wilson did play good though. I mean, 17 of 36. That's at least 50%, almost close to 50% of his passes. He had 240 yards and a TD. The Dolphins beat the pass 17-31. My boy Jalen Ramsey came back, and I love it, man. He came back in and do what he do, man. He came back, got an interception. I love it, man. I love my DBs. I used to be a DB, man. Unfortunately, my team wasn't good, and I wasn't that good in the NFL, but I definitely love my DBs, man. I love seeing the stripiness of that, man. Came back, got him an interception, and I love it. You had the Seahawks beating out the Browns 24-20. The Vikings beating the Packers 24-10, and unfortunately, the Vikings did lose Kirk Cousins for the season. So hopefully, they make some calls. The Cam Newton, Colin Kaepernick, probably not. Who else you have out there? Carson Wentz. I mean, you have some guys out there. Hopefully, they're gonna probably be making some phone calls. The Jags beat the Steelers 20-10. The Steelers, for some reason, still slow to score the points. I don't know why. But I do think, if I'm not mistaken, what's bro name? I can't think of his name, but the quarterback is hurt. I think their quarterback is hurt. Kenny Pickett. I'm tweaking. Kenny Pickett. Is hurt. The Eagles snuck out of Washington 38-31. Sam Howell matched Jalen Hurts in performance. 29 of 38, 319, 4 touchdowns. Sam Howell was 39 of 52, 397, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception with less talent. But they matched each other though, man. They're making it happen. I love games like that, man. Almost a straight shootout. Defense was played. The Eagles' turnovers is really what won them that game. The interception by the DB, and then Reddick with that strip sack. That was just too much. Even though they did score, that interception in the third quarter, and then that strip sack with 2 minutes and 13 seconds left on fourth down really would change the game, the dynamic of the game. It was just too much. Not enough time for the Commanders to even come back. Not even another possession. AJ Brown right now is unguardable. He's unarguably the best wide receiver in the league right now. Is who y'all got? Y'all tell me y'all top 5. Or y'all tell me who y'all got. Right now it's AJ. You double cover him, he still catch it. His double cover caught it. Jalen put it where he could go get it, and he got it. That's tough. That's tough. The Cowboys dominated the Rams 43-20. At one point it was 33-3, man. I was like, man, they need to watch that. 33-3. Dak was dotting up 25-31, 304 yards, 3 touchdowns, 1 interception. You got to cut down the interceptions. He bound to throw one. Got to cut that out. Bland had another interception, and he has 4 in the season. He's playing. I feel like he's playing a good season. 4 interceptions in one season is tough. It's tough. CeeDee Lamb had a monster game as well. 12 receptions, 158 yards, 2 touchdowns. He's showing why he's a number 1 wide receiver. Why he's an X. He's showing why he an X. And it's tough. I love to see it, man. I love to see it. There's a lot of guys saying, he wasn't that guy. He's not that guy yet. You have to give things time, because with time, anything can get better. Anything can get better. Those guys are athletes, man. That's what they that's their profession. That's what they do. You had the Saints beating the Colts 38-27. Anthony Richardson still, I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think he's out for the season. If I'm not mistaken, the Panthers beat the Texans 15-13. Bryce Young and CJ Stroud met up for the first time. A low-scoring game. Both teams, for some reason, the Texans are slowing down now. I don't know if the league is starting to watch film a little bit more on the Texans, and this is another loss for them. Like I said, it's a low-scoring game, so it wasn't a lot of offense being played. It's 2 rookie quarterbacks, so hopefully, they get the ball rolling with the offense, and they could put up, more points in the near future. And I'm gonna go ahead and dive into some NBA action. The Lakers beat the Magic by 3. The Magic had 2 chances to win that game, and unfortunately they couldn't get it done though. The Lakers are having really a tough start to the season. They really are, because that loss in overtime, Bron playing 39 minutes. At that age, man, that man is almost 40. Almost 40, bro. Think about that. 40 years of age, still playing at a high level in the NBA. How many 40-year-olds y'all at an elite level to be in the NBA? You're not gonna find it in there. And then it's the argument MJ and Bron. MJ over Bron? Man, listen. That's a whole nother. I'm not even gonna get into that. I'm gonna say that for another video. I could talk about that till it's dark outside. But yeah, it's tough. The Clippers picked up James Harden. They picked up James Harden and PJ Tucker. That PJ Tucker gonna be a great addition. Definitely a defensive piece that they'll definitely need. I can see that tough lineup with maybe James Harden, Kawhi, Paul George, PJ Tucker, and Zubac. I can see that. That's tough. And then Russ come in on the 6-man role, or not even the 6-man role, but with that second unit. That's tough. That's gonna be tough to guard, man. The Bucks beat the Heat in their matchup. That's what Dame was supposed to go. I think Dame had maybe 25. I think Giannis led with scoring that game. Then the NBA season is definitely going to be interesting. Man. Curry had another 40 piece and 2 biscuits. Right now, that man is cooking. 40 piece, 2 biscuits, and the biscuits was cooked right. It's golden on the top. Y'all know what that is right there? That's the honey, because he's making it look good. He's making it look easy, man. he had a great game against the Houston, and then he had a great game against the Pelicans. That's 2 games right now. It's tough. It's tough, man. But man, I hope you guys like this video, man. Go ahead and give it a like. Go ahead and share, comment. And if you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Hopefully I can get out more content as weeks go on, as days go on, with updates and, you know, with the weeks in the NFL and NBA content. So if you guys like this video, like I said, give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you guys on my next YouTube video, man. Peace out.
Alright, I hope you guys like this video. Go ahead and give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Appreciate it.